Hey, what is going on, people? Welcome to SmallCarCamp. If you are curious about the rules of dispersed camping when it comes to the Bureau of Land Management, also known as the BLM, then you have come to the right place. In this video, we are going to talk about all the rules that you need to know and that we must follow when we go camping on BLM land. The rules are really simple, and all of them actually fit on just one page that can be found on the BLM website. Luckily for you, you don't have to go find that document, because I'm going to tell you everything you need to know when it comes to the rules of camping on BLM land. BLM land is publicly owned land that is an amazing natural resource for outdoor enthusiasts. In fact, right now, you are watching some really cool footage of mine that I took while hiking in the desert. I wouldn't be able to explore some of these beautiful places like this if it weren't for the BLM land allowing me to camp nearby. If this beautiful scenery hasn't already convinced you that you should go disperse camping on BLM land, then I honestly don't know if anything will. I took the video selfie style, so it's a little shaky, but the information is good. So if you want to know all the rules there are to disperse camping on BLM land, then sit back, relax, and watch this BLM camping rules video. Alright, so the first thing that you need to know about is your stay limits. And whether you're in a developed campground or you're dispersed camping with the BLM, then you're going to have a stay limit of usually around 14 days. It can vary a little bit, but for the most part it's 14 days. Once those 14 days are up, then you have to move at least 25 miles away if you want to continue camping. After you move away, you can't return to your original area until at least 28 consecutive days has passed, so about a month. Even when you're dispersed camping, they want you to choose sites that are already established. And it's pretty easy to tell which sites are already established versus sites that are unestablished, because spotting human activity and past presence should be very easy because it looks a lot different than a natural environment. Usually it just means it's a cleared out space where you can tell that a vehicle has been on it or camping gear has been on it. The next thing that you need to know is that when you're camping, you have to be at least 200 feet from any water source. Alright, that's the bare minimum. So at least 200 feet from any water source. The further the better. And that's just to protect the water source, because we can contaminate it, whether intentionally or not. We can contaminate water sources, and so staying a safe distance, like 200 feet away from the water source, is one of the best ways to prevent contamination. And then you should never build any fire rings. If there are fire rings provided, then you can use them, but you shouldn't build anything else. Campfires already leave an impact on the environment, and if everyone keeps building more campfires or fire rings, then it can take a long time for that damage to go away. So either use the existing fire rings or bring a portable one with you. Sometimes there are fire conditions in place in certain areas that prevent you from even having a campfire. So you need to be aware of the current fire conditions of where you're camping on BLM land. So try to do a search online. That's usually the best way to find out. But sometimes they'll also have signs posted in the area. And if you see that there's any current fire effects, don't go against them, because they're there for a reason. That means that wildfires might be extremely likely to happen. So do your part and stay current on the fire conditions of where you're going to go camping. And when you disperse camping, disposing of human waste is something that you have to keep in mind. So you need to dispose of human waste properly. And that usually means digging a hole at least 6 inches deep and 6 inches wide, and then burying it like that. Do not just leave it out in the open. Alternatively, you can pack it out, which is even better. And never use the restroom near to a water source. So at least 200 feet away from a water source, just like the distance that you are camping. Of course, you should follow all leave no trace principles to minimize your impact on the environment, whether you're dispersed camping or you're camping in a developed campground. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has informed you enough so that you are confident enough to go out and go disperse camping on BLM land. The rules really are that simple, and it really does fit on just one page. There's a ton of public land out there just waiting for you to explore. I wish you the best on your next camping adventure, and please stay tuned for my quick pitch to get you to like and subscribe. Hitting that like button really helps me out, and it only takes a second of your time. I'm here trying to help you out, so I would really appreciate it if you like this video. At the same time, go to the right a little bit and hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, hit that little bell. That turns on notifications. For every time that I upload a new video, I want it to go straight to your inbox so that you can get the best information on camping, hiking, and just general outdoors. Thank you very much for watching.